Good afternoon, everyone. This is Christian with PerfectStockAlert.com, a 100% free service for smart investors and traders. All we ask in return, please refer a friend. Today is Tuesday, May 21st, 2013. We're looking at a few global market charts and give you guys a little bit more insight here to what we're seeing on the bearish perspective. You can see the Australian market AORD, and we moved up here, massive move taking out the previous high here. With this point here, but we can note at the ultimate oscillator, high point here, lower high here, bearish divergence telling you that this breakout here is not real. You're starting to break down with that move here, and then we come up here, test it, and fail, take out the previous high. Now I have lower highs, and now we're rolling back over here. This again stays very bearish, and we're short this position. One other item to take note of when you move on down and look at the MACD moving average, you can see that you have the red line here, you got high point here and lower high here. Again, it does not confirm the breakout and price activity you're seeing there. Looking now at the German DAX composite, this one's about as obvious of a short opportunity as I could find, and probably one of the best charts for it. And you can see we've had a massive rally to the upside after picking out previous lows that were here. We've obviously taken out lower lows here, and we made the higher highs, and this is completely unsustainable, and we know that for various different technical reasons. But the main thing I want to show you here is that you have this point, you brought it up to this point, you can easily close above the upper Bollinger Band line, and now you're so far away from it, it's not even funny. The main thing here to point out, you have 11 consecutive days to the upside. Absolutely no market moves straight up. Typical average movement in market is 4 to 5 days upside with a bounce, or with a pullback, or 4 or 5 days to the downside and then a bounce in a direction. Here you've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you bounce. So here you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you bounce. This is normal. That's what a market typically does. When you see these conditions like this with 11 consecutive days to the upside, shooting star, not shooting star, but hanging man candlestick formation after hanging man candlestick formation, these are not signs of strength. These are signs telling you you have a problem. Eventually this market's going to crash, and people are going to realize, I should listen to the charts when they were telling me that this was unsustainable. But until that day comes, the only thing people are paying in mind to is price activity. If it goes higher the next day, then they think they're in a bull market. That's called bait, and that's a lot of people are going to take that bait, and that's what causes bubbles to work. But the end result will still be you have to fall to test the lows, and that will not hold. There's nothing supporting this market fundamentally. I've been adding news article after news article on the website, as well as the Google Plus account, and as well as Facebook and Twitter, showing that the fundamentals of these European situation over there is just not improving. It's growing weaker and weaker. So to argue that we're in a new bull market is just ridiculous. Looking now at the India Bombay Stock Exchange, also known as the BSE, you can see the high point here, lower high here, lower high here. You can see it trending down and momentum to the upside, and at the same time period, price activity just trending higher. That's not sustainable. It's going to be erased, and we believe that we're seeing the top form here. You can see the shooting star followed by confirmation the following day. We like this. This is starting to sell off, and we're already short on this position. Quick glance here at the longer-term FTSE, the London Financial Times Index chart. This is 20 years going. Every one of these candlesticks represents a single month of trading activity. This month's not over, so this candlestick's not finished forming. But the main thing here is to show that you've got 12 consecutive months to the upside here. Again, this is ridiculous. You have to have a pullback eventually. And the main thing to point out here is, though you've had this massive move here, and a lot of people looked at this as very bullish, I want to point out that whenever you're analyzing these charts, you want to measure out the first leg, then you had the measured move, then you had the second leg equal to the first. That's fine. Then you have the fact that you're running headlong into a triple top. You have this first move up here, fail, come up here again, fail, and you come up here again, you're going to fail. And the fundamentals do not support a rally, a bull market, or anything of that nature. You're getting worse in Europe, not better. So to argue that it's a bull market is just ridiculous. You should be looking for tops. If you've not been to the free website at PerfectStockAlert.com, it's right there. It's 100% free, and all we ask in return, please refer a friend. God bless, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Please take a moment to review our disclaimer. The information provided herein is our opinion only. Under no circumstances do any statements here represent a recommendation to buy or sell securities or make any kind of an investment. You are responsible for your own due diligence. To summarize, we do not provide investment advice, nor do we make any claims or promises that any information here will lead to a profit, loss, or any other result. These videos are for educational purposes only.